Bus Back Better. What's it about? Essentially, it's the government's strategy to change the way buses are planned and organised across Great Britain. Historically, buses outside London have been deregulated since the 1980s, and that means that bus operators can largely choose which services they want to run and to what timetable. One of the main reasons for doing that is to improve the environmental impact of traffic on city centres, particularly for air quality reasons, but also particularly to drive the climate agenda of getting people out of private motor cars and into public transport, and linked to that, to design the public transport in a way that is more environmentally friendly, perhaps by using hybrid or electric vehicle technology. Well, essentially, because of COVID-19, the bus sector in the UK has obtained substantial financial support from the government in the form of the CBSSG grants. And that system is effectively going to be used going forward, but in a slightly different way, to encourage change in the way that bus operators and local transport authorities arrange themselves. What the government have now said is that as part of the Bus Back Better strategy, they're putting approximately £3 billion into improving bus provision across the UK. Tied to that money being received, the local authorities and the bus operating companies need to cooperate in order to achieve either a franchising outcome or, and I think this will be more typical, an enhanced partnership outcome. And those enhanced partnerships are basically a collaboration between the bus operating companies within a region and the local transport authority. And that can be at a very light level, maybe specifying Euro 6 vehicles, and perhaps on the opposite side, the local authority agreeing to certain bus prioritisation measures on the one hand, but it could become very sophisticated and actually control things like branding, intermodal ticketing, cross-operator ticketing, and even the way buses look as a whole, as well as the way they're organised between operators on particular routes. So it can be a very high level, very granular level intervention. And that process of discussing what they're going to do and how they're going to do it is linked to this funding, as I've said. Essentially, it's a financial incentive to coordinate and improve bus service provision in local authority areas, both in cities and rural areas, and also to encourage collaboration between local authority areas to get a more coherent and widespread bus service in the interest of the travelling public, and to move forward on people using buses as opposed to private cars.